Hiya lovelies, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Linz. For any of my regular supporters, subscribers, yes, it's been a minute. I have been missing again for almost, it might actually be 3 weeks now. So this is the morning before I'm putting up the video. I'm just doing a very basic sort of mac and cheese dish. You can do this two ways. You can do it, I'm going to explain it as I go through. But first off, I've already boiled up, so it's slightly al dente, some macaroni pasta, so it's like the little elbow things. Now I've left them, I brought the water to a boil, I simmered it then for 5 minutes, I think it was, so they still have a slight little bit of sort of crunch, not crunch, but you know, they're slightly al dente is the word, I can't think of another way of putting it. But basically, if you were going to be doing this just sort of in the pan and stuff like that, cook your pasta the whole way through. That's the way I find it. But I am going to be doing mine baked today in the Ninja after I've made up the cheese sauce and all that kind of good stuff. So we are attempting to use the induction hob again today. And I will be honest, this lives in the cupboard. I don't really use it at all. It's one of them things that I just don't know. I can't get to grips with, and I tend to use my Instant Pot more than anything else. So we're going to start off by turning it on. I'm just going to put it onto number 1. Now I've moved it this way around because I thought it was a little bit easier maybe for the camera to see. In here I have 30 grams of butter. So, I'm going to pop that in there to start to get it to sort of melt down a bit, and it doesn't take very long in this container at all, or in this induction thingy at all. Next up, you're going to need some plain flour. Now, what I'm going to do is, after this video goes live, I will come in and I will pin a comment at the top of the comment section with the ingredients, so you can watch to see how it's done, but I'll put the ingredients down there. Now with your plain flour, that's handy, it just fits nicely in there. Just want to keep that melting down. They're so fierce, these, you don't really need to use a high kind of consistency with, or high temperature with them, because everything, I'm going to mix this to make it into a roux. It might look a little bit lumpy to start with, don't worry about it. So that's 1 tablespoon. And 2. We're going to use 2 tablespoons today, so I want this to be a little bit thicker than the one I've done for the cauliflower cheese. I had to laugh. There was a comment on that. They said, oh, it's just cauliflower and cheese sauce. Well, yeah, that's what cauliflower cheese is. And then you bake it to make the most of them flavours. So, yeah, there's always somebody. In with this then, or actually, do you know, we're going to go in with a little bit of mustard. Now, this is English mustard, and I am going to put approximately 1 teaspoon in with that. I'll clean that up later. The idea of this is you're just cooking down that flour a little bit, and so it takes the floury sort of taste off it, I suppose. Then I have, this is not safe. Excuse me, 150 mils of, now I'm using a lactose-free milk. You use whatever milk you like. I was talking to somebody a couple of weeks ago, and they said they've actually made this with rice milk. And I thought, oh, that sounds quite interesting. So you're just going to keep that going and making sure that your lumps are kind of dissolving. They will do, so don't panic. I'm just going to get rid of some of, it's not going to work. Just put some of this stuff because there's too much stuff around me and it's it's going to bring that up now just to get it to sort of do a little bit of a boil. Oh, hay fever, considering we haven't had a summer. I think the only thing this summer's been good for is the slugs looking at my garden. But we finally have a little bit of sun today. I have some salt. Again, this is to taste. Pink Himalayan. Oh, Christ. And some black peppercorns. Again, that's going to be to taste. You see how that's thickening up nicely? Bring that back down. Now in here I have 50 grams, I think this is. Now cheese, again, is going to be your personal preference. This is a mixture of red cheese, what is it? It's red cheddar and mozzarella. So this is just one that I prefer. And I've got a few bits and pieces left in the freezer that I'm just trying to get rid of now at this stage. And we're just going to pop that in there to let it melt down. Now at this stage, if you would like to put in a little bit extra liquid, you can do, maybe a touch of water or something. Just want to make sure. Now you can melt this the whole way through, or you can leave it with some bits in, and that's that. Now, for my pasta, I am just going to pop all of this, not stuck together as it's called, it's fine. And you're going to mix all that loveliness together. Silicone spatula, best job ever. See all them lovely strands there of that mozzarella coming together. It's fab. Now, this here is one of my IKEA dishes. I will leave links down below in the description for these. I do also have, if you've got the 300 model of the Ninja, these are slightly smaller. You see that? They fit inside. These are great. I'm going to leave these linked down below as well if you have the 300. Or any, I suppose. So all this yumminess now. Oh, is going in here. Ooh, missed a bit. Again, optional. I'm just trying to use bits and pieces that I've got left in the freezer. So this is a tiny little bit left that I'm just going to sprinkle over the top. And not very good at sprinkling, but it'll be fine. If you've been here before, you will know that, yeah, It's just the way we do things. So we're going to open drawer 1. I'm leaving the crisper tray in. We're taking our handy dandy dish grabber. Oh, just drop it in there, you know. Just pop it this in. Hold on to light. That thing is so annoying when it's cooling down, that induction hob. So we're going to come closer. I'll get rid of that now in a sec. So we're coming on. It will automatically set to drawer 1. Okay. So we're going on. What will I do actually? No, we're going to go bake for a change. 170. 15 minutes. We'll see how that turns out. Right. I am going to go and clean up. Anybody want a job? But yeah, I'm going to go and clean up, and then I'll come back when this is finished and we'll have a taste test. Right, we're just coming up to, there's 5 minutes roughly left of the 15 I put it in for. And I just want to give you a look, because in my reckoning, that's done. Oh, can you hear that? Yeah, I'm going to leave that at that. So about 10 minutes then for this. I am going to take it out. Leave it to cool down, because, you know, scalding hot cheese is not really my most favourite thing to put in. Yes, well, we'll leave it at that. I'll come back when it's cooled down and we'll have a taste test. So hopefully this has cooled down to a bearable taste now at this stage. And I just want to take a little bit. Oh. Ready? Needs a touch more salt. What am I doing? That is really nice. It's quite mild because of the choice of cheese I used. So whatever your favourite cheese is, throw it in there and see what happens. It's all about experimenting, having fun while you're doing it, just enjoying your food. And this one here is really quite cheap to make, because the elbow macaroni pasta is one of the cheapest you can buy. It's still not as cheap as it used to be, obviously, and we're never going to see that again. But another thing that benefits it as well is it cooks a lot quicker than, say, your spirals or your shells. So you're cutting down on cooking time there too, which is helping your energy bills. Yeah, I'm just rambling now. Right, lovelies, thank you so much for spending time with me again in the kitchen. No videos are a little bit here and there at the moment, but I haven't run out of ideas, just in case anybody thinks so. I've got like 3 pages, A4 pages full of different things to do in this, and then my Instant Pot and Ninja, what is it called? Ninja multi-cooker thing. I still have to do a video on my opinion on that. But yeah, this here now, I think it's going to be really nice cold. If I was going to make some adjustments, as I said, more salt, maybe another half tablespoon or teaspoon of the mustard, just to give it that bit of zing. Some crispy bacon bits and some onion would be really nice in that too. So you can just do what you want, make it into a meal. Do you know, this is just going to be a snack. But anyway, as I said, when this video goes live, I will get on and I will pin a comment at the top of the comments for the ingredient lists, because you've all been going on about it for so long. Lovelies, again, thank you so much, and I will hopefully speak to you down in the comments over on another video, or very soon, depending on what life throws at me next. Bye for now.